I thought, our team did some really good things tonight. This was probably, as a team, cohesively, as a team, attack mentality-wise, this was probably our best start-to-finish match of the year. I know the wins-loss didn't turn out the way we want, but for us as a team, I think this match was a win. We did some really good things out on the court. I was very, very pleased with how we attacked their block. And I haven't seen the stats, but I was going to say, I see now the stats. It's 4-4 in terms of blocks, but I felt we definitely won in that category. We used their block, I thought, very well. I was very pleased with that. And the balls we could not block of theirs, they just hit over us, and we can't make them any taller than what they are. I think that says a lot for Mackenzie and how dynamic she is in terms of her arm swing and her attack. They definitely were commit blocking on her when she was in the front and trying to take her out of the game by serving at her as much as they did. But I thought she did a great job of staying aggressive in the match, and we wanted to keep feeding her the ball. So we were very happy with the disbursement of sets to her tonight. Well, I think it's, tonight that was what was working. I think for us, because of our inexperience and our youth on the court, we have to go with what works. And I thought tonight one of our big, I don't want to say surprises, but one of the big people that I think stepped up and made some big attacks was Nikki Carson on the right side. Hitting percentage-wise, this was probably her best outing as a player in her career. But I think Sydney O'Shaughnessy gave Nikki the ball in very appropriate times when they were commit blocking on Mackenzie, and then it really set Nikki up to score well. I think it definitely helped a lot that Jess Shaban wasn't playing. She could hit over any block that we would put up, and I think she is a very, very exceptional player. I don't think that takes away anything of what we did tonight, because what our goal was when we approached this match and we approached playing Iowa State is it's about us getting better each time we're on the floor and us playing to our full potential. And, minus a few maybe passive errors, we were right there. We did have a set point, yes. I don't know, it's a little frustrating we had a set point, and I think at that moment we made a passive error. And I think those are things we were learning. Our freshman that was on the floor made the passive error. And, my guess is next time she's in that position, she's not gonna tip a ball easy into their block and give them momentum and the ball. And I think that's part of this learning process. We have to fight to be in this position, and then we mentally have to have the strength and endurance to finish it off.
I made a lot of smart shots, just knowing where everything is. I know last year, I think I did the same thing. I think I'm growing. Obviously a junior now, so I'm learning more smarter shots and knowing where to put the ball and just getting more momentum in it. And so growing each year as a player and knowing where to put the ball.
We have the Omaha Classic, sponsored by Exarban Suites, here at Baxter Arena this weekend, and we feel that we've brought in a very competitive field of opponents this weekend. And so this kind of kicked that off. We have matches starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We play Ball State at 1 and Abilene Christian at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And then we play Drake and UMKC on Saturday. So there'll be some great matches here this weekend.